my goodness.
Sorry for the delay.
We're a little rusty. Let's say that, which not really. It's actually technology, and I'll get to that in a second. But we're so happy to be here. And I'm going to have to get used to like looking at this little webcam, not the really computer webcam. You know what I mean?
Fine.
But we're here. So thanks for hanging out with us. We're back live for the first time since I left to go to Disney World, which is insane. It's been months.
You went live at Disney.
I know, but this is like where I feel comfortable, you know? This is like the nice little like comfort from home like area, and I just like love being here. So I'm so glad that we can be back here going live, and we're going to be doing a Disneyland and D23 little trip kind of recap like we've done in the past. And then we're also going to play games. You know that we got to play some games with you, but it won't be a game that we planned on. It's going to be shifted a bit because of a website that was not working properly.
Yeah, if you don't know, Brandon and me, but mostly Brandon, are kind of last minute people to get stuff done.
But
so
not because we want it to be. It's just that it has to be sometimes.
It has to be. It has to be.
It's
busy times. But anyways, what I was trying to say is that literally at 8 p.m. Brandon is trying to make the bracket.
No, I already made the bracket. That's the problem. Is that I can't even log in to do the bracket that I created.
Oh, I thought you were trying to start making it.
No, so then I like because I couldn't access it, I thought I would try to make it again.
I'm like, it's okay.
And then it just wouldn't work.
Do what you can do.
So spoiler, there was going to be a bracket, but there won't be. But we're still going to do something fun with the things that were in the bracket. Anyway, this is so chaotic, which is what it is, because that's why we're late.
We're pivoting.
Welcome, and we're in the Disneyland attire. Ta-da, which was from our video today. But we're just excited to be here with all of you. Thanks for hanging out. And before we get this going, we have to just give you all like a really big thank you. Because over the last couple of days, we have reached 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we did.
Which honestly, like, is one of those things. I think that when you start a YouTube channel, you never think what it could possibly be. Like, it's just like a fun thing that you want to do. But we truly, like, beyond like all the numbers and all those things, we just are so thankful for all of you who come here, like on the lives, who watch our videos. We just have this great little community, I feel like, of people, and you're all a part of that, and we just can't thank you enough for it.
Yeah, it's just been so cool to like start this and then see how far we've come and all the people that we've been able to connect with out there. Like every single person that has ever watched a video or left a comment or messaged us. It's been so fun. So
it's just it's kind of crazy, like to look back on all the old stuff, which will be later on, which we'll talk about like at the end of the stream, some kind of lives to come. And one of them will involve older things, which is very funny. But we just love you all. We thank you so much. And let's welcome all of our friends that are here. Let's see who we got here. We got Corey saying King Daddy Triton. Love it. McKenna. This is just already gonna be so great. McKenna is here. Seriously. Elizabeth is here. Brianna is here, who tried to FaceTime me before we got on here, and then I was like rushing, and I was like, oh, she wants like a little chat before maybe.
Brandon is like sweating, crying,
it was hilarious,
trying to get the thing left. That's why that's why he couldn't.
I'm so sorry, Brianna. We got Wonder Woman is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Magical Castle's here. Excited to hear about the trip. Thanks for being here with us. McKenna also says hi, Queens. T Squiggle, who I got to meet in person, what an icon, is here. Friday nights are back. We are so back. We're so excited. Reb wants to know, are we excited for Dancing with the Stars? Yes.
Literally,
we've watched the promo.
The promo is on replay. We've watched it about 1,000 times. We love it.
Yes, the Friday nights are back. They really are, which we'll get to that at the end because we're so glad to be back live. This is Stacy is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here right across the border. We love that. Brianna loves the chaos. And then all of the congrats and the seeing us back together. Everyone. Yeah, we have everyone here, which is so nice. Thanks for being here. Elisa, right? Is that how we say it? Elisa, you let us know. We want to say it properly. Corey, again, thank you. Stacy and T Squiggle, everybody. We just appreciate it so much. Happy travel vlogs, and Stacy are here. So with all that being said, Brianna with the nicest comment ever. You were just so sweet. And we just honestly, like, if we ended this, we always say this to Brianna, like, and Caitlin and Haley and Tommy and all of our friends, that
and all of our friends.
Sorry, that if like we had to stop doing this today, we'd be so fulfilled and so happy. Because we just have made so many friends and met so many great people. But don't worry, we're not slowing down.
But also we would still film and then just put it on our own TV.
Yeah, of course.
We just like, I like vlogging the best.
We just like, we'd be doing this anyway. So the fact that people want to watch us be doing anything is so crazy. Oh, here we go. See, Alyssa. There we go. Well, now we know how to say it. Perfect. All right. So we're going to get into stuff about our trip, but I thought before the trip, it's kind of like a fun way to do like a game or something before, because I feel like then it kind of gets us in the mood. And warmed up. Like, and the first part of our trip was D23. So that'll be this kind of section here will be D23. And we want to get into it because obviously we went to D23. It was our first time ever. We had talked about it for a while, wanting to go. And now I just want to go every year to D23 whenever they have the expo, because it is so great and so fantastic and so busy and so awesome. It was just such a good time. And I hope that like the vlogs were fun, because I think that we had a great time. It was overwhelming. It was kind of like a lot at first, but
it was cool.
It was really, really cool. So throughout this live, if you have any questions, leave them down below and we'll answer them and get to them and stuff, because we obviously want this to be like interactive and any questions. And then we will be doing like a separate Disneyland and D23 Q&A video, because I feel like there's not much out there about D23 specific about like what to do and how to kind of navigate it. So we'll kind of put those questions in there, like maybe any questions that are here, we can kind of get to there as well. But we are going to do that, but also want to do like a little recap and share our thoughts. But we'll get to this game. So hopefully we're all excited for a game. Who's excited for a Friday night sunny sit down live stream game? Oh, I miss this.
We gotta relax.
Me. Austin's here. Welcome, Austin.
Hi,
Thanks for being here, buddy. And Kim is here. Welcome, and says congrats. We appreciate it so much. And Corey, look, rocking Magical Castle.
Hey,
nice work, pal. Wow. I also want to show my hat. Look at this hat, which I've shown before. How do we feel about? Oh my gosh, my finger was going the wrong. I was like this pointing. It's going this way. How do we feel about him? A little sunny, cute guy. And Tyler's here. Welcome, Tyler.
That's so
miss
fun,
you, buddy.
Tyler. Wait, how long is Tyler there till?
I think till like maybe January.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So Tyler, welcome. Thanks for being here again. So glad that we got to see you in person. It's so fun. I love that. Look, everybody's ready. Llama Floof, welcome. Hyped. Woo. And McKenna knew my little meme, the baby Orlando meme. And Wonder Woman's new here. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Hopefully you'll want to stick around and have some fun. And look at this. T-Squiggle needed some sunshine. You guys are all so sweet. Yeah, look, 4 Seasons baby. Everybody knew my reference. Yeah. Every time, like in the summer, we had like our little friend group chat. I would send every time that someone like would say, do you want to do this? I would send me, like, who wants to do it? So
like a picture of it?
Like a little, like
a GIF?
A GIF or a GIF, however you say it. I don't really know. But all right. So I'm gonna play my little intro.
Did you pick the right intro?
Well, I don't have one for what we're gonna do. So this is what it was supposed to be.
Why are you showing it?
Because I needed something to get like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like it kind of flowing. But we're gonna do a tier list instead.
You're just fibbing it all.
I'm not fibbing. Recently. I promise. Because it was gonna be a bracket. Like I'm the biggest ever bracket person. Every live is like a bracket, but instead we're going to do a tier list. And I feel like originally it was going to be a bracket, obviously, and it was all created and made. And then I kept on going to bracket fights and it was like, this cannot be accessed because the website's down. And I'm like, is it really, or is it just because something's not working? So I'm so sorry that it's not a bracket, but it's going to be a tier list, but it's going to be fun anyway. And we used to do tier lists before doing brackets. And I feel like this will be kind of a good talking point. So what this will be at the bottom of this little like list here, I have 16 different pictures, and it's for all of the park announcements. Not every single one, but most of like the US based ones, and then a couple ones overseas. And we're going to rank them based on our excitement level. So everybody in the chat will get a vote. You're going to say S, A, B, C, or D. And so what S is like, it's perfect. Superior. It's my favorite. It's like a goated, like cannot wait for it. A is like almost there, like super awesome. Yeah. B is right in the middle. C is a little bit like below average, and then D is I'm not excited, and I don't really know why that they're doing it.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So this would have been a bracket, but unfortunately is going to be a tier list, but hopefully it's fun and exciting. I'm excited to get to it. And we're going to kind of go in order, and everyone, like I said, will get a vote, and we'll kind of average it out.
Calculate it?
We'll just average it out. We'll see. With like
real math or just like guesstimation? Let's just guesstimate it.
Or real math.
Well, I'm not going to put it.
If it comes to anyway, this is Heidi's already critiquing me, and this live has just already started.
It's okay. I'll just
look. So everybody's going, look, Supreme, Sublime. See, this is S. Llama Flu says that these are great. Tier lists are great. Corey says rank everything. So fun. Okay, I'm excited. So we're all ready. So our first one, which the pictures are kind of hard to see, so I'm gonna say what they are. The first one is the Lion King land coming to Disneyland Paris, which was announced. Obviously, we're way late to the D23 news game, but this isn't news. We're just giving you our thoughts as we do it. I'm excited about this. The hard part about overseas things, I feel like for me, is that it's not the most attainable. I feel like the Disneyland seemed unattainable, but we're gonna go at some point in our lives. So that's what I'm like envisioning in my head, is that I will be there someday.
Next after, well, no, it's not. We have a few different things before we got to do first.
I'm gonna say this is an A tier thing for me.
Me too. I was gonna say A. Why?
Well, because I think Lion King is a movie that I love, but also I'm shocked how there's not more there. The only more like in the parks currently like of Lion King. There's like a show and character meet and greets. That's it. My only worry is that it is looks like a little Splash Mountain log flume, kind of the same thing, which if it's done like it's done in Tiana's, I'll be happy, because if it's Lion King and it's awesome. But I feel like hopefully we find out more about the land and kind of what's there.
I also always wonder how they pick, especially for certain of the parks, it makes sense because certain things are popular in that area, in that part of the world or whatever.
Yeah.
But when they pick Lion King for Disneyland Paris, how do they think of that?
I think it's kind of just planting new stuff. And I feel like that over there, they're redoing that park to be like Disney Adventure World. And I feel like that Lion King seems like a good adventure.
Yeah, I guess that makes
world.
sense.
So I'm going to say for me, it's an A. We'll see what everybody else has to say.
Yeah.
On your excitement level of the Lion King land. Austin says you should just have called D Toy Story 5. No.
I think maybe it'll be better than Toy Story 4 though.
Toy Story 5?
Yeah.
Toy Story 5 will be. I'm excited for Toy Story 5, which we'll touch on a bit later. Brianna says an A. McKenna says S. Alyssa says an A. Wonder Woman's got the snacks ready.
Nice.
I love that. What kind of snacks do you got? We need some snacks. Tyler says S. Rye says B. Not too excited about the ride. T Squiggle says A. Eliza says C. Elizabeth says A. Excited but agree. Don't know if I'll ever get to see it. Corey and Llama Floof and Stacy and Paul, welcome. I'll say A. Llama Floof says that Disneyland Paris is the #1 international park I want to visit. Yeah, Heidi's kind of the same. I think that you really want to go there.
Well,
and
I just feel like it's easier.
More attainable.
But yeah. It's just
look
easier.
At this. Heidi has a lot more tally categories to track with the tier list.
I know. I haven't been tracking any. That's why I was wondering about how we're doing this.
Well,
is it just a vibe?
I was gonna throw a little fun little dig that I was gonna say is
my one job.
Are you always on top of that one job?
That's rude because sometimes I mess up. We can switch. No, I don't want to do your job. I'm literally not good at that.
It's okay. And then Wonder Woman is not excited about the Avatar land, which we'll get to shortly. But I'm thinking this is an A. There was an S.
It's a lot of A's.
A couple S's, but a lot of A's. So the Lion King land, we're gonna stick right up here at A. Next is one I think in person that people were excited about, but then online was kind of, I think, a bit worried, is the Walt Disney animatronic and little show coming to Disneyland. I think that
if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it right. They're not doing it bootleg.
I feel like that it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be like a cry fest. You're just gonna go there and watch, and it's gonna be so emotional and very good for me. Which again, this might be crazy, but it's an S for me. I think this is so cool, and I feel like that maybe it is a little bit I don't know. People online were saying that it's kind of weird how Walt Disney's an animatronic, but I feel like that it's going to be done so well that it's going to be incredible. So for me, it's an S. I think to sit there in that theater and watch this in person will be so amazing for the first time.
Yeah, and I think that that's the whole thing of the Disneyland draw is the history. So to have Walt as an animatronic in Disneyland is to me that's great. So
I think any way that they can bring Walt Disney back to the park. And I feel also what I love about this is I think that most kids don't associate Disney with this guy who created everything.
Yeah.
So I feel having him in an attraction and this is the guy, I think will be very cool for kids and for families, because he has built so much and his whole legacy's been carried on, and I think it's going to be cool to have him in an attraction. You know what I mean?
I like what Llama Floof said.
I was just about to say that's what I was going to bring up at the end. That's a good point, Llama Floof. I love that. Rye says that Disneyland Paris is aesthetically beautiful. Well, we have to go one day for sure. Corey says S+++++. How many?
3 plus.
3 plus. I'm bad at math too. A Magical Castle and Tyler are S. McKenna is an E, which isn't even on here. but I think McKenna doesn't like an animatronic.
Oh.
Or maybe it is.
Oh, you're saying so bad, McKenna?
Well, because McKenna, I don't think is an animatronic fan. I think. Did you ever, McKenna, go see the Navi River like shaman? I don't know if maybe
you
she
didn't
do
see it.
Girl. Brianna says S. Rye says S as well. The vibes, the history. Alyssa says S. Love anything and all things Walt. Joshua says love the stream. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Elisa says A. Elizabeth says S. Stacy says an animatronic of Walt Disney is an S. What an emotional thing it will be. Hope to see it someday. T Squiggle says S. And McKenna put a C because she's confused. I love that. And Carousel Progress has T Squiggle's heart. There you go. So you love a good animatronic. This is an S tier for sure. Right off the bat. Our first one going up in S. Well, I feel like this.
I feel like they're all like
this next one's for sure an S, and they're just gonna go in order so I don't lose track. Villains Land.
Oh yeah.
At Magic Kingdom. This was the most like. I think being in the room. I don't know how this conveyed when you watch it on a live stream. If you watch it like at all anywhere. Like in the room when they kind of like ended and they weren't gonna do like I was convinced that they're not gonna announce it. And then like the magic mirror came on and I was like, the whole room was crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool. And it was, I don't even know because like, did it feel like it was over? Like, I guess.
It felt like it was over, but I think
it felt like
in your heart of heart,
happening.
You knew something was going to happen.
Because like nobody really, like every other thing, it felt like people were leaving. I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was done yet.
Yeah. I feel like they were giving us a lot though. So I was kind of like, okay, like I feel content because they gave us a lot of stuff.
That's true.
And then when he was basically like, have a good night. And then that came on, it was like the room just like erupted. And it was like, this is actually happening.
Well, because I don't think that people expect, like it was talked about that like people would want that, but like I don't think people expected that they would actually like go for it. So
and what I was gonna say is that I think that Disney, which is like an overall kind of sum up, like the parks panel was awesome. They gave so many things, and I feel like Mr. Josh went up there and he just like dropped the mic and was like, it was awesome. So
I'm excited to see it all come to life.
Yeah, which again, this will take time.
It all better come to life.
It all takes time, but this is like an easy S.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna do it so well, and if anything, like I think I'm the most confident of anything on this whole list. This will be done the best. This and the Walt animatronic. Because they can't mess up a Villains Land.
Why not?
Because like people love it so much.
I know.
Like they're gonna make sure it's perfect.
That's true.
So both of these are my two. Like if they have to nail two things, it's those two things. So for me, that's the one. It's an S. Let's see. A lot of S's. S period. S. Look, this is how many Corey's tested me. 4 pluses.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. A total S. S. Only answer. Lot of S. McKenna comes with an S. This time is that one for sure?
It's funny because like we don't even like villains.
We're not like like big villains people, but I think
it'll just be.
It only makes like sense that they're somewhere.
Yeah.
We have S jumping off the coffee table. Another S. The coaster is going to be amazing. So many people love this. Oh, and also so sorry, Eliza. There we go. Noted. Got it. Their version of an end credit scene. Seriously. The mirror dude, look on the bootleg live stream. I was going to be an S tier announcement. Yes, that is a good comment. That just like sums it up. Yeah, he ate. The parks panel was awesome. And McKenna's a villains girly. So this is also an S tier. So far, they're off to a pretty good start. Do we want to rank these in or do I just leave everything in S? Or is villains above Walt animatronic?
Well, I think according to this, everyone gave it an S.
Everyone gave an S, so maybe it's gonna go like this. I guess this is like the announcement. Is that gonna? There we go. Okay, we'll leave that for now. So we got a lot of stuff up high. I think a lot of these will be pretty high. Some of them might be low now. Looking at them,
looking at them, I think they're all pretty high.
Yeah, the next one is gonna be the Coco ride coming to Disney California Adventure, which.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I can't wait to talk about Disney California Adventure after all this tier list.
I want to talk about it now.
Favorite park, best. Anyway, Coco ride. A.
To me, is it for me or for anyone?
For you. How excited are you? Are you like the most? You're an S excited? Well, yeah, because you've found a new love for Coco.
I cry. So good.
The only reason I'm putting it in A is because it's like a boat ride, which I think that Caitlin said this a lot on her podcast.
I love a boat ride, pirates.
Yeah, which I do, but Oh, I don't even know why I'm saying this, because that just makes no sense about this, because I love it. I just think for me, it's not like on the same level for me as a Villains or some things that I'll say later.
Like it, but you don't like it?
No, like I do, but it's not on the same level as some of the other things that I think are an S. So for me, it's like just below. Like I put Lion King A, and like to me,
yeah, you like Lion King more than
I like Coco. It more, but I love the idea of a Coco ride because it needs a ride.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna say it's an A. You're saying S?
I'm saying S for myself.
I love it.
Because I'm excited.
I love it. All right, we got where we starting. Corey.
I think it's gonna be pretty.
I think so too. Yeah.
And the music.
The concept art for all these looks so great, and like who knows if it actually turns out the same, but they also ate on the concept art. Every time that a picture came up, it was like, it looks incredible. So Corey says A, Joshua is an S+, Rye is an S as well, if done well. Another A. We got S, favorite Pixar movie for Tyler. T Squiggle says B, backpacking off Caitlin on Disney doing so many boat rides. They really do, but hopefully this one is just like animatronic and music central and bright lights and colors, and then I'll be totally fine. We got some B's here from the crowd. 3 B's in a row. B for both, says Llama Floof. I love that. Brianna says a B. You can't compare ride versus a land. They have their own criteria. They really do. And that's why I kind of like lumped a lot of things all together.
Good point. Let's just can this. I'm just kidding.
Heidi just will do anything to throw me under. A and an A. So I think that the consensus, we had S's,
there's a lot of
some B's though. Some A's though. I feel like we're kind of,
it's either lower A or
we'll say it's a low A. We'll stick it in here for now.
And we can move it around.
We can move it around it like if we need to. Stacy said a B, so maybe now is that going to change?
Maybe I don't know. Like it feels like there was a lot of B's.
There was a lot of B's, but some S's and A's.
Let's leave it there. We'll leave it on the bottom end of the A. And then if there's too many A's, we'll.
Next up, for all you frequent, this is wrong. For any of you smugglers out there that like to go, I was going to say Star Tours, which it's not. They have added, or they will be adding, Mando and Grogu mission or scenes. Oh, gosh, news here. It's already there.
It's already there. Go ahead.
They're adding some Mando and Grogu scenes, or like a whole new mission, I guess is kind of what they said, to Smuggler's Run.
I'm happy that they're doing that, but also I don't like Smuggler's Run. No offense.
I think that you liked it more this trip than you ever have.
Yeah, because it was like we just got to walk on it. We didn't have to wait, and I haven't done it in like years. It felt like, but like, because I only like being the pilot. I'm just like,
it's fair. I feel like though,
I like pressing the button.
I like things that make it more re-rideable.
Yeah,
that's why I like a Star Tours, because I like that it could be different.
Yeah, like I'm happy, but I'm not. It's not an S.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna say,
which letter should I say?
I'm saying B.
I'll say C because it's not D. Like I want it to be here, but if they never said it, I wouldn't be like wishing for it.
It's fair. You know? I feel like though that it will make this ride something that I want to do more, because what if you don't get this one and it's like I want to get this Mando? You don't care. Okay. Well, you better buckle up, buddy, because we're gonna be going on Smuggler's Run.
I'm sure it will be like Star Tours, where at the start
they're gonna pump it out. I hope that they don't though. They will, but
they should just not for 6 months. They should just make everyone not get it, and then all of a sudden one day they should just.
There's a lot of good points in here, which I'm laughing at, which I'll get to. But yeah, I think though any new kind of thing that makes a ride even slightly more fun to me, like, is good. So for me, it's like a low B, I would say. So hopefully it'll move down.
Okay.
But we'll see where it's at, because there's a lot of letters so far in here now.
Yeah, big variety.
And it's starting, I think, at Stacy, Stacy was before with a B, because her comment's lower. So we're kicking off with a C from the motion sickness girly. I'm so sorry. Are there other rides that you like? See, this is my question always, is like a motion sickness girly person. Like, what are ones that you can't do? I would love to know, like, if you want to share ones that are just like a no, because I know like this is bad. Star Tours would be bad. There's like a lot of things I think that maybe aren't the best.
Yeah.
We got a D. T Squiggle says a C. Not Smugglers fan, but cool that they're doing a new scene, I guess. Love that. Tyler says B. Brianna says a C. I wanted news on the Star Cruiser, not a new screen for the ride I don't like. Fair. Corey says A because Mando and Grogu, but it's a B because it's the same ride. That's fair. McKenna says a C. It'll be nice to have some new things. Yes, for sure. Elizabeth is a C. Excited, but this ride is only good with a group, which is, I think, also true.
Yeah.
If you can get, like, even us with Haley and Tommy and even 2 other people was fun.
We because it was 2 other people. Yeah. And then, I mean, when we were with the family, we made it fun.
It was fun.
We let them be pilot.
Yeah.
We still had fun.
Exactly. Joshua says B. Llama Floof is a D. Oh, see, not a Star Wars fan. That's like another thing. I think that like Star Wars is kind of one of those that you like it or you don't like it.
Yeah.
Are we ranking based on only the announcements or ranking based on all the rides at Disney? Just your
announcements.
Yes, your like excitement level for the announcement. If you're like the most excited, not excited, and kind of everywhere else in between. Stacy made the good point, which I was going to say earlier, that see if you're an engineer or gunner, you're just kind of smashing buttons and can't focus anyway. So that's like,
I feel like when I'm doing the engineer or the gunner, like I'm not even doing it right. I'm just watching and then I'm just
I like to be the gunner. I feel like that I really do a good job, you know? Magical Castle says a C, and here's the list. Space Mountain can't. Guardians for the first time. Oh my gosh, yesterday.
You got September. Yes.
Let's go. And haven't tried Flight of Passage yet. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you that you got to do Guardians.
What if she hated it like every second because she felt unwell?
Maybe you did. I'm sorry, but
hopefully you kind of liked it.
All of us should just go down. We should just get a whole group and we'll just go save the galaxy together. Us and everybody in here. You want to go save the galaxy?
That'd be so fun.
If they call us, it's like kind of though like a short notice that you'd have to be ready. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody who's here like would have to just kind of drop everything and
go
fly down.
I mean, go on a fly.
Corey says that the gunner
is it actually
he
true?
just holds the button down.
Okay, well I'll start doing that.
All right. I think that this is like what, a C?
Yeah,
it's a lot of C's. It's definitely a C and some D's. So Mando, Grogu, Smuggler's Run.
See ya.
C. Okay. Next up is gonna be C for Sia, which it's not leaving, it's staying. All right. What is happening here? There we go. The Zootopia Tree of Life show.
Oh yeah, that
crickets. I feel like
you're the Zootopia lover, so you should be.
But I'm not excited that it's in the Tree of Life.
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited that I'm getting something Zootopia because it's my favorite Disney movie, but it should have been a land.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with the new land now. I've come to like it.
Come to terms, but it's still sad.
It should be somewhere. I just don't like the idea of like Nick Wilde and Clawhauser like in the Tree of Life. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're just gonna say it's.
But what if you love it? And even if it's what if it's like the best thing ever, but it's in the Tree of Life? Would that change? Like, would that be good?
Yeah, I'm more excited about this than I am about the Mando and Grogu. And I said B, so I'll say B the same for it. I'm like in the middle. I feel like that it could have been like at least I'm getting something. If I was getting nothing Zootopia, I'd be sad. But at least it's something.
But also like
give me some merch.
But what about like it wasn't really new? Like you already knew that. So were you excited?
I'm excited that I at least know that it's happening. Like it kind of was like rumored and kind of blue sky, but now it's actually happening for real. And I feel like it's going to be something about all of these animals in like unison together, or something based on this little picture. They're all holding hands, and I love how they have the glasses on. They look so cute. B. I
will go on my actual reaction, and I will say that I didn't react that much.
Sure.
So I'll say C, but higher than that other thing there.
The Mando.
Yeah, okay. Higher than Smugglers.
And also just like I love Tough to Be a Bug, but it is terrifying, and this will be more fun for kids. I love that it was kind of terrifying.
It was funny.
When I see parents and kids actually screaming and leaving halfway through in terror, I feel so bad for them that it's that scary.
Yeah.
But it, look, everybody's gonna hop on a plane. Yeah, fill up a whole train, hop on a plane. Look, Saturday. Can we get there by tomorrow to save the galaxy with Anna and Elaine?
Wait, are Anna and Elaine there?
Well,
right now?
I guess that they're going Saturday, or it's next. Like we know that they're going on a trip. I forget the exact dates. And then it was a vibe. Didn't know what was going on, but singing my lungs out there. Then that sums it up. What a good comment. There we go. C, won't be stung by the wasps. We have an A and a B, and then a D. Loves Utopia, but not on the Tree of Life. And T Squiggle, I love this. Sorry. It's okay. I'm not offended. C, they deserve more than a small show, says Corey. Nicole says B. Eliza says D. Tyler says a C, cool, but Zootopia deserves more. I love that everybody's back in Zootopia. Thank you, guys. McKenna says a C. It'll be okay. Bug's Life really fits inside the tree. Exactly. Oh, look at this. Bites and Thrills, welcome. Their girlfriend has been looking for the Fab 5 necklace. Any idea where you can find it?
Well, I got it I saw that comment and I was really thinking, that's why I was, for a moment, I probably looked like I was thinking.
The store that's in Studios.
Yeah. The one that's like the jewelry store that is when you're going up the street that goes to Tower. It's like the first store.
I think it's called like Legends or something, or maybe it's not. Like I'm just like feeling myself.
I'm not sure, but when you turn right, it's
right across from the Pixar store.
Yeah.
on Sunset. When did you get it? You got it when you came to visit me in May.
Yeah, it's been a while, but that's a good jewelry store. And I think that is the one that I've seen like lots of jewelry there before. Like they had like the Disney World one there before and all that.
I would always check in the parks because I feel like sometimes the ones at Disney Springs get sold out of things quicker because anybody can just go.
Yeah.
Whereas in the parks, I feel like it might be a better chance.
Also, like when we were at Disneyland, I was looking for a certain necklace. And when I asked one of the cast members who worked at one of the stores, they actually told me like which stores actually get it and which ones don't get it. So you could maybe ask a cast member if you're looking for something specific, and even if one of them doesn't know, just keep asking until you find someone who knows.
And they can, if they really want to, pull it up on the phone and look it up for you.
Yeah, tell them to look it up for you.
I would look it up for you if I was there. I'll tell you that. Josh says A, but agrees that this should have been a land, but we'll take it. Love it. Llama Floof A. T Squiggle says I'm a weirdo and liked Bug's Life and not for nostalgia. I generally think it's a fun show. I agree. I feel like that it was a fun show. C, having a hard time how that it's gonna fit and be done. I could be good because I love Zootopia, but it's a weird fit.
Own words in there.
Yes, because I read fit at the end. I'm so sorry. Week from tomorrow.
Okay, that makes more sense because I was like, the math ain't math right now.
We got a C because Brianna's
organizing
pins. It's called Legends. Yes, McKenna, look at that.
Nice.
You do not need to send me a gift at all. I don't need a gift.
No, don't.
No.
Oh, T Squiggle is the one who gave you my T-shirt. T Squiggle, I love my tea. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't message you, but thank you so much.
Yeah. And there's a thank you. So I think that you don't need to send it. I'm so sorry. Okay. The Zootopia show, I feel like, is what kind of like a cool C. A lot of D's and B's and C's and A's, but the majority, it's probably like a low C. I feel like it's under this Mando and Grogu.
Yeah, seems like it.
Maybe right there. We'll see.
It's hard to keep track.
Okay, this is one for me. The next one is new test track. They announced like that it's opening whenever it was. I think next year, new test track.
Something about me is like test track is one of my least favorite rides.
And this is not to compare because the ride is very different.
You can't compare them. They're not the same.
I know, but
mine's not even comparing. Mine's just, I know, I don't like it.
But I'm saying if it was something like a Radiator Springs Racers, where like, because I love the cars like vibe, but I love that you're racing another car. Is so amazing because it just adds to it. I get that this is whatever it's going to be, and it's going to be on like nostalgia of whatever the old ride, like World of Motion. I just don't have an attachment to that, and I never thought that Test Track was one of my top ever favorite rides. It was just like one that you did. So for me, this is like also I'm excited that it's going to open and be something new, and hopefully I'm going to like it more. I'll just say it's like a low C.
Yeah, I personally don't like Test Track. I'm not sure. I just don't enjoy it. I go on it because like I go on it.
Yeah,
it's not terrible, but
fair.
It's not my favorite. And I wasn't really I'm excited that it's something different, but like how different will it really be, you know?
That's fair.
Like I'm sure they're not redoing the track. They're probably just like
it's going to be
some different stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'll say the lowest of C, because D is like
it's a terrible announcement. You don't want it. Which
I'm so happy.
None of these, I think, for me are that, because there's nothing that was like bad. There's just either I think there's levels to like excitement, and for me, it's just kind of near the bottom, if that makes sense. All right, and maybe we'll learn more about it, like and see more, and it's going to be great. And I'm sure that it's going to be fun, but it's just like not on the same level to me. Llama Floof says a D. Rye says a C. So does McKenna and Tyler. Joshua says a B was in Disney World in July. Sad I wasn't able to ride it. Yeah, I feel like that you really notice at Epcot that it's closed.
Yeah.
Because there's not as much to do there when there was no festival during the summer. And I feel like that we really noticed it being there. Corey says a B, have no idea the direction they're going. A great ride, but no clue what to expect. Eliza says a B. Alyssa, oh my gosh. Am I saying this wrong? I'm getting confused with Eliza and Elisa.
I think it's
Alyssa. Alyssa and Eliza.
Yeah,
got it.
Alyssa.
BF done well. Cautiously optimistic, but Test Track 2.0 was a downgrade from the OG. McKenna doesn't really care. Did single rider. Exactly. And then T Squiggle loves. Oh, sorry.
I love Test Track, but I grew up with the original
one. Sorry. I'm like so exhausted, by the way. This like we're back to work and back to school. And it's just been crazy coming back from which we didn't come back from Disneyland like a week ago. It feels like we just got back. We've been recovering.
I was very ill.
Yeah. Magical Castle B. And then Elizabeth says a C. There you go. Yeah. I think that
exactly.
Anything for new updates. You know what I mean? Llama Floof says, what are my thoughts on the Country Bears? Love it, love it, love it. I think it's great. I think it's so fun. I love the old one. I love the new one.
I haven't seen it live.
They can sing Try Everything to Me all day.
Don't ruin it for
everyone. Oh, sorry. Well, I think that's like the main ad campaign is that one, you know? There you go. Look at this. Thrown around like a test track. Or sorry, thrown around like a dummy from the original test track.
When did that change?
So many Alyssas.
I'm trying to figure out if I wrote it when it was the old one.
I don't think that I've ever wrote the original
it when I went
when you were younger. So maybe you did. I don't know when that closed, but it was like I think that story fit better that it's like you're a test like dummy on a car. But I think this one, what's the consensus? It's kind of like in the B range. So we'll say it's a B, which there's nothing there yet.
That's pretty shocking.
So we'll put it right in average. Next up is the Avatar Land coming to Disney California Adventure.
Oh yeah.
Which like DCA, like I said this in our vlogs, and I'll say it again later on. It's my favorite park, and the fact that it's going to get new Avenger stuff, a whole Avatar Land, and a Coco ride is insane to me. Yeah. Insane. So for me, this Pandora is an S.
Yeah, me too.
It looks awesome. I don't care this one's a boat ride because it looks amazing with like the screens.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. It's not going to be a regular boat ride.
It's going to be very immersive.
Yeah.
And I feel like that the vibe kind of looks like it's like the like overseas kind of Shanghai like Pirates vibe, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like it looks awesome.
Yeah, like for me, I love Pandora in Animal Kingdom. I know that it's like, oh, you don't want to like bring like stuff from one side to the other, like, but this is just like I love it so much that I don't care if they bring it, and it's gonna be different, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, but I just think it's gonna be awesome. I'm like because so your friends? Well, so Delaney, I don't know who this other person is because I can't see the picture that well. Jay Color Guard, it's someone that knows
they got to be in the same room, I'm sure. Corey also says an S. Love the Way of Water theming. There we go. And Delaney, oh my goodness, Delaney. So. Like, are you working right now, Delaney, or are you off right now and just watching? I'd love to know.
She's not working.
Highs. Maybe she's quickly tuning in because she's an avid fan to to these live streams. Llama Flute says a B. Rise says an A, but could be low. Could be lower. Yes, because like I guess nobody knows where this is gonna go at DCA, right?
Oh, true.
So who knows?
No, hopefully
an S and an A, and this what I was just gonna say. I love that this is gonna be different. I'm glad that it's not the same as Animal Kingdom. If it was the same,
then I would be like annoyed.
And I feel like that they did a good job with all these announcements that there are stuff that's the same, but they're changing it. And I think that was the way to do it. And I'm excited about it. Tyler has to go, which is okay. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks,
and look, my vote for Encanto Indiana Jones is a D because of the Dinoland bias. I respect it. I'm so sorry. Solid A, another A. The Bao Buns are to die for. Oh, there we go. Jessica and Delaney. Well, hey guys, how's it going? McKenna says a B, not a big fan of them. I'm sorry. Yeah. Copy and pasting.
I don't like it either, but for Pandora, I accept it because I love Pandora.
But I also think because it will be different, it's going to be good. Like it's going to be.
And Pandora is like crazy.
Yeah. Look, see, on a break. I knew that she was at work. Like in some kind of capacity. D. Oh no. And always a fan. Oh, and hello, Olivia, welcome. Always a fan. And hello, welcome. Okay, this is kind of hard to keep track. What are we thinking?
A lot of range. Like some people don't like it.
There was some B's. There was like a lot of S's, mostly A's. I think it's gonna be the highest of A.
How could this be a D? I'm so sad.
Because it's again like people don't love the idea of having the same like IP in different parks. That could be it.
I know, but when it's such a beautiful one, it's like it's not like they're putting like some garbage.
Hey, it's you know what? It could be awesome, it could not be, but we'll hope it is. I think it's gonna go in A.
It will be awesome.
Top of A, because I feel like that we're right kind of there's a lot of S's, a lot of A's and B's and a D. So we're gonna stick it right there.
No.
There we go.
No. Stop.
What a good way to put it. That's funny for them. Pandora is there. Everybody wants. Rule the world.
That hurts me so bad.
Good. Brianna says S because the pins. Girl, don't be sorry. I can't wait to see these pins after. Please show us.
We need a pin.
And then Pandora as an IP is just a meh for ride. That's fair. I think that Avatar movies make a lot of money, but I don't know how many Avatar fans there are, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? I know, but I'm saying it's not like
I know, yeah.
People go see it, but it's not talked about. But it's like it's huge at the box office at movies. All right. The next two I broke up into the two rides because I feel like that it was hard to lump all of that into one because it's like the whole land, but it's the like South America Animal Kingdom ones. And the first one is the Encanto area, which is going to be Casita and a ride based on the day that Antonio got his gift, talking to animals. And the Casita is going to actually like on the outside, like the shutters and windows and stuff. This for me, if done properly, it like I think it's going to be an S for me. If it's done how I envision, a dark ride, trackless potentially through the house, sold S. We'll see. But I love Encanto. I love the colors. I think that of all of the stuff that was proposed, this fits to me with like the vibe of kind of what this South America will be. And I'm really excited.
I was like, why isn't McKenna throwing E's? But it's because she likes Dinoland.
Yes.
No, that's why.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I was like, really
she's confused. A Dinoland girly.
Makes sense.
This one is an S for me. I'm excited.
It's an S for me. I love
Encanto.
It. And I love the music and I love the potential.
And I love a dark ride.
I will accept when it happens that like the South Americas, even though I loved Indiana Jones, I'm like happy that the ride's going to be there, but like, I don't love it still.
See, I will
accept it when I go there and I'll probably like it when it arrives, but
I've changed my tune. And what kind of like sold me is not even the two rides. It's when they talked about like it's this like village and like the word means hope, and there's like a little carousel that's hand carved. Look like I know. I think that the whole vibe is very Animal Kingdom.
But I think that the village I like the village.
Yeah.
I don't like the rides that they picked necessarily, and not even I like Encanto. It's more so.
It's fair. I feel like that it could have been way worse. Like and after riding Indiana Jones. Like
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good, and I'm glad that it's a new story. Yeah. I think that Encanto's like overdue to have something, just like a lot of Disney movies are. But I think it's gonna be beautiful, and I'm sad to see Dinoland and Dinosaur go. But this I think could have been worse. I'm very excited about it. This is one of my top things that I think like swayed me to be excited because I wasn't. I was kind of like I don't think this fits. I want like Zootopia, whatever. This. Like to me has kind of sold me on it. You know?
Yeah, I guess. I'm still voting S.
It's fair.
I don't know.
Where are we at here? I also this was exchange. This is so funny. Corey saying gonna return the hat, and then we don't accept returns. That was so funny. Kay is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We're so glad to be back too. And look, a pinhole vlog.
Yeah, hey, Brianna.
Come on, Brianna.
Get filming, girl.
Just hop on here with us and you can just show pins.
We'll do it live right now.
We got a lot of things. S. Corey is an S. Llama Floof says S. Everything about the Animal Kingdom land is an S. I kind of agree with you, Llama Floof. I'm excited. I am saying everything's an S. This one. I'm sold on this. I think it's going to be awesome.
Llama Floof said everything.
In the land, I agree. Indiana Jones is going to be great. I love Indiana Jones the ride. Encanto, amazing.
You just said you didn't know.
No, I said that like Encanto, if it's done properly, is an S. Like that's why I'm putting it S because I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Another S, love Encanto, and then mixed emotions. A, because Animal Kingdom needs more dark rides, but B, because Encanto isn't as big as Disney tries to make it.
We need to like push through this tier list here. We're in this thing. We're not gonna have enough time to
watch your mouth. McKenna says an S, but it can't be a boat ride or screens only. I agree. How to rate this because I will grieve Dinoland so hard. I want to say D.
For justice.
Yeah, but since I can't stop it, it'll be a B. And then Brianna said, obviously, I knew it for the pinhole. See, she'll just hop on here right now. And then see Llama Floof coming through. I believe that the new land fits way better than Dinoland anyways. Animal Kingdom's all about conservation in the future. If we had all of the animals, we would have had the fantasy animal land by now. There you go. Look, the culture and stuff. Amy says Llama Floof, LOL. And then Delaney's going back to work. Thanks for hanging out. I would agree with that. I feel like that I think that it's going to fit well, and I'm excited. And then Kanto, I guess, in terms of this tier list for us, there was a lot of S's, isn't there? There was. And then McKenna's bottom E. So it's going to be an S. Sticking right here. Up at the top. Next, fitting with that, Indiana Jones ride. And it's going to be not the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. It's going to be...
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
It's going to be something else. South America. This, to me, is not an S. And the name he's laughing, but Llama Floof is like the goated name around here. I'll tell you that. we love Llama Floof over here. So the Indiana Jones ride for me is going to be A. I'm not as excited about it as Encanto. I love it at Disneyland, but it's not on the same level as all these other things. I'd say that it's like a good solid A for me. I'm excited.
Say B.
B, average.
Yeah, average, because again, I like the Indiana Jones one. I know it's a lot better.
Yep.
I'm fine now that Dinosaur is leaving. I've accepted it.
McKenna's probably so angry.
Sorry, McKenna. I love dinosaurs still. But like, I don't see, as much as I like Pandora and the movie Pandora.
Oh, you prefer that Disneyland just had Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. B, or wait, McKenna is crying because she's so sad. Corey says a B because it should have been Zootopia. Rye says A. We got an ass hyped for this. I'm a dino stan, but love this idea. I would agree. Llama Floof, you can never change the name.
No, it's too iconic.
Literally never. This is like in like the, like, what's it called? Like the lore of our channel.
Yeah, Llama
Floof. This
lore.
is like a pillar lore. S. B. We got another B. Glad that the ride track will be the same, but devastated to lose Dinosaur. I will say, I'm a big dinosaur person, but it is just. I love Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You know? D, because McKenna says, why are they taking away Dinosaur? I'll always be wearing my Magical Castle Company Sunny Oh, I love that. Yeah. Just wear it, McKenna, and just kind of hang out. And like they're gonna be doing like a phased
out
thing. So maybe
you'll
get to ride it.
Maybe it'll be years
before
they close it.
Another B, Brianna says B, and Magical Castle says we've not accepted it yet, but would be happy with Indiana Jones Prehistoric Adventure.
That'd be cool.
Ooh,
they should tell that to Disney. That's a good idea.
I feel like that this is kind of sitting in a B because there's some S's, A's, but a lot of B's.
There was a lot of B's.
And then McKenna's really, sticking it down. Mm-hmm. And Llama Floof is saying that Dinoland is overrated. Uh-oh. I'm going to put above Test Track, though. We're just there. Yeah. All right. We're gonna kind of get through these here as we go. So, Monsters Inc. Land. S. Yeah. Easy.
No question.
This was my most stunned announcement, my most excited, and I've been talking about Monsters Inc. door ride for years. Yeah, I have said that it needs to happen. It's going to happen. I thought it'd be at Rock and Roller Coaster, but instead it's its own thing. And
I would like it to be a Rock and Roller Coaster. Maybe people should start talking about that on the internet.
And who knows where it's going to be, Star Wars Launch Bay or Muppet Courtyard. I know that people are sad either way.
And they're putting. Hold on. Why are they putting villains in
a show? Because it's
in
a
Lightning
show.
McQueen's show.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios shows. It fits there.
Doesn't fit.
Random. I'm excited for all the new stuff, but this is an S. This is, I think, was my favorite announcement because I was the most stunned. I never thought this was on the table that this was going to happen. So this is just, and like a suspended coaster. Yeah. Incredible. Fun. Love it. S.
Everyone's saying S.
It's all these S's. This
capital S.
This is along there with like the villains,
I saw that.
October last time riding. Oh no, T Squiggle. Hopefully you enjoy. Go get that dino for us, please. A lot of S's. Corey's got all the pluses. Capital S. A lot of things. Like McKenna cried. She's a big Monsters universe fan.
Yeah, look, she's got
so Sully many. Yeah, her. Sully. She has the little spirit jersey for Monsters University.
Oh yeah,
a lot of stuff. S all the way. S a bajillion times. I'm just gonna say, even if that's not how many zeros there are, but I love it. I love this 9,000. Oh, I feel like that you just get me with that. That's like I love it. S favorite Pixar IP. Used to work. Oh my gosh, used to work at Pixar around that time. Wow. Cool. Look at you, a Disney legend.
That's
so cool. Joshua is a bunch of S's one S with a bunch of with a bunch of pluses, exclamations. We got an A. Brianna said S. And McKenna says, if this is less than 2 minutes, I'll be mad. Well,
might be.
It better be longer than Tron. I'll say that. This is going to, I'm not going to put it, I'm going to put it here because I think that Villains is probably the better announcement, but this was like stunned. All right. The next one is the overseas Spider-Man stuff. One of them looks to me almost like a Guardians, and the other one looks like Tower of Terror. That they kind of are like redoing Tower, and maybe they're redoing a roller coaster or building a new one. This to me is the most unattainable of all the things because it's like the farthest away.
Where is it?
Like Shanghai and Hong Kong. But I put them in here because I think it's interesting how Disney really leans into Spider-Man, but they don't actually own the full rights in like the MCU specific to Spider-Man because it's like a Sony thing. But he's very popular, and at like Avengers Campus, so popular. So I think it's cool. For me, on like my excitement, I'm not gonna put anything a D, but it's a C because I don't know when or if we'll get to go see it. I'm sure that we will one day, hopefully, but I'm not like stoked about it because I don't really know.
I'll say like my reaction was probably a C because again, I don't really know, but like if I went there, I'd probably be like S.
And it's probably awesome.
It's probably like the best.
And again, spoiler, like Mission Breakout.
Fun.
So if they do like a Spider-Man Tower of Terror, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'll say C. What did you say?
I said C as well.
C as well.
Just because I went on my actual like how I reacted.
Yeah, look, we need a Guardians length for monsters. Let's make it happen, Disney. If you're listening, please. But maybe one that I can look around at. I hope so. I think it's just going to be a lot of, like, I'm sure lots going on, but hopefully it's not as screen-based. And I'm so sorry that I slandered your favorite coaster llama floof. It won't happen again. Corey says a B. McKenna says A. We got a couple C's for the reaction-wise, which is fair. So we'll kind of stick this, I guess, kind of right in the middle. Maybe like, was there anything else in here? That was earlier. S. D, not a Marvel person. B. We'll put this in C.
What?
I feel like that's where it fits. A lot of D's and C's.
Lots of people are saying B. No, not a lot of B's.
No, we got some C's and some D's and a couple B's. So it's gonna go. We're gonna stick it in C, right here. Next up, Cars in Frontierland. Not Radiator Springs, but like a new frontier and like kind of out there area. This is an A for me.
Yeah, I think it was an A for me.
And I think this was the most controversial thing on the internet. And Brianna and Corey talked about this in their podcast, that like people on the internet were like mourning Tom Sawyer like Island and the boat and all that stuff. I just don't like believe that would be better than Cars. Yeah. Like, to me, I just, and again, people have their things like that they love, but they should do an ad campaign where Mater backs up his like truck and hitches the boat and pulls it out of the water, and they all drive over it and get the.
One thing that's weird is like they're literally putting dirt in the canal. Like, is that true?
I guess they're gonna fill it.
That's kind of interesting.
What I like about this, and I think that maybe didn't come across clear in like the concept and stuff, but like they said it like in the panel, was it's going to be like the American frontier and stuff. And like the states, I think, that are more kind of that like rugged like stuff. I think like a Colorado, like Arizona stuff was what people like were saying online. I feel like that maybe, or like the Rocky Mountains and stuff. I don't know where all these things are, but it's going to be kind of that vibe of like the new frontier.
How is there going to be so much rock right in the middle of everything?
I don't know. I feel like that they're going to make it like done right. My only worry for this is it looks like a lot of outdoor stuff, and people said this online that like it does rain a lot in Florida, so you couldn't do something like a Radiator Springs because it's outdoor. I think one of them will be like a Mater's like Junkyard Jamboree or something kind of small.
I'm still excited.
And this will be like a Radiator Springs Racers-esque, but not Radiator Springs and not the same ride vehicle. Like, it looks the same, but it's going to be different. And I'm excited. I think it's going to be great. I think that it fits with that vibe. I think that it is the like aesthetic of Frontierland. And I get that people don't really get why it fits there, but I think it does fit, and it's just going to be more popular than Tom Sawyer Island.
Oh, yeah, it'll be so popular. I'm interested to see what it will look like more so. Like, you know? Yeah. Because like right now it's kind of like a U. Yeah. It's going to be just like.
And I want to give credit to Haley, because Haley said this. They should have like a new car that they create for this land.
Good idea.
Who is like this like areas, Ranger or something, and he's like a Jeep or some kind of car.
Made for a Jeep would be good.
For Magic Kingdom's Cars area.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. It's not going to be Radiator Springs, but like whatever the area is called, like it should be some like kind of park ranger host of this land to hang out with like those cars. I think that's genius, Haley. All right. Who's not here right now, but if you're watching Haley after, genius. Where are we at here? I think that it's maybe some B's here. B because of what I replaces. McKenna's confused, but as an A. Josh was a B. Yes, it is very controversial. It'll make more of an effort, I'll make more of an effort to ride this than the boat or Tom Sawyer. Agree. Llama Flu says that's a good idea, Brandon. I'm not sure what idea, but I appreciate
the tomater.
Oh, yeah. Yes, love it so much. Kind of confused. I think that was kind of like the consensus was it's kind of confused, but I feel like in person it kind of made more sense to me.
Yeah.
Which is good. A is fantastic. Can't wait. I'm nervous what MK will look like after for traffic flow. Yes. I feel like that it's going to be, I feel like though that park needs something to like draw people. I feel like that park is so busy. And no, because nobody's going to Tom Sawyer Island.
No, I know.
So this at least will be like a 45-hour wait.
It's just funny because Magic Kingdom, like, it's so big and there are so many rides, but it still feels like it's not like, I don't know.
Yeah, we needed this like as an announcement, like more shade. Another S because it's favorite Pixar movie. Love it. Our trip is planned as a Tom Sawyer Island farewell tour. Big Brother Magical Castle is distraught. I'm so sorry for you. I just kind of slandered it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. You're really slandering Magical Castle's name right now.
Not as big as this slander grass with more popular. And I think that like Brianna and Corey said this like also well, that like I'm just also not a nostalgia Disney person.
At McKenna's.
What? Wait, I'm confused more because you'll see that weird land while walking around Liberty Square.
But get into it, yeah.
I feel like, okay, and this is my one thing, which I'll get to in a second after once we get to like our recap of the trip, but
we'll never get there.
Yes, because I think that I'm just not like a nostalgia person. I'm excited for new things.
Yeah, me too.
And that's why that Cars for me is high up there. So this I'm gonna put in A. I think like it was a lot of A, some B's. So we're gonna stick this in A. Maybe right around, I don't know, in here somewhere around Coco. Next up, Avengers Campus, Avengers Infinity Defense,
S.
and the Stark Flight or whatever test thing.
S.
Easy.
Amazing.
Because Avengers Campus is incredible.
Chef's kiss.
And adding 2 new rides is going to make this the best land.
Yeah,
like
seriously.
it is going to be
exceptional.
So good. And this ride from this concept art, which is kind of hard to see here, it's like the Hulk is kind of holding on to that vehicle, which has to be like a screen. But it's going to just be all the Avengers battling.
The Hulk is literally going to pick you up and yeet you
Make it happen. Get Mark Ruffalo to come in. I feel like it's going to be amazing. And I'm so stoked about this kind of like little claw arm pick you up.
I feel like you'll be scared of that.
I'm going to love it. I can't wait.
Be frightened.
I can't wait. And Robert Downey Jr. But this is going to be not like
it is
kind of doing this and flinging around. I don't think so. I'm excited. This is in my top 3 favorite like announcements. I can't wait. And we knew that one of these was coming because this has been teased for years and years and years. But the fact that it's actually coming and what it is, insane. Incredible. S, easy. Lot of S's. Also, there's a fine line between nostalgia and wasting valuable space in the parks. LOL. Agree. T squiggle. A lot of S's. S. Magical Castle. S. Rye. S. Love Avengers Campus. S plus. Look, big Avengers fan. This is all my people here. I love it. S. Tony Stark. It looks incredibly fun. And an A. Everybody's stoked about this. I love it. S. All the Avengers stuff. I love it. This is an S. Stick it up there. I don't know where it's going to go. I feel like it can't go above the wall animatronic, but we'll stick it right there. Next up, Magic Kingdom Nighttime Parade.
You're just making the rules.
I don't know. Magic Kingdom Nighttime Parade, S. Incredible. Amazing. Going to be beautiful. And if it's anything on the level of my favorite Disney parade, Magic Happens. Some kind of boppy music, which will be beautiful. The lights will be great. I love the idea that it's like all these kind of, I don't know, like the characters who they chose. It's a good mix so far from the concept.
Yeah.
Encanto, Frozen, Peter Pan, the Blue Fairy leading the way.
S.
I think
I hope it's good.
We'll check it out. I don't know what time it'll be at though. That's my only thing now. When you think about it, if like Happily Ever After is at like a 9:30.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be like before or after? Who knows?
It has to be dark.
Yeah. I'm excited. I think this will be great. I have not seen the like Main Street Electrical Parade. You have. at Disney World.
But everything that I've seen, I don't remember.
Yeah, so
I just have photos.
If this is anything on that level, people like will be happy. This was a thing people were so excited about, and they kind of slipped it in there. They did like a bunch of like new nighttime stuff, and then this just like was in there, and I was like, okay, love it. So this is an easy S for me. A lot of S's, a lot of A's I'm seeing so far. Llama Floof S, another S, A, S, S. I love it. This is so great.
Oh yeah, Brianna said that it's gonna be
the portals.
She said it's gonna be copy paste.
Yeah, right here. See, she did say this. This was also in the podcast, copy paste of Guardians. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see.
I'll be interested to see. I'm excited. I hope it's open for the next expo in 2026. Get on it, Disney. Finish it by the end of 25, early 26. They're starting construction like early next year. So let's get it out in a year. Probably not. A lot of S's though. Like I said, the Parade for the Night Owls. Used to love the nighttime parades. I love it at night so much. Never seen it, but cannot wait. I'm so excited. S, I grew up with the Electrical Light Parade at Disney World. I'm so ready for nighttime parade again. All the vibes. This will be vibes for sure. Like it's going to be so great. Another S and an A. Parades are both the music for me. I need to hear the music first. That's why Magic Happens is so good.
Magic Happens
because you hear the music first, and there's nobody there, and then they come. Amazing. They need to pull a Disneyland and keep the parks open later. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. MK Midnight sounds good to me, Corey.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Bring back the snail from the Main Street Parade. That's all I asked for. Yeah, there's like that big snail thing. Isn't there like that big dragon from Pete's Dragon in there also? And then A, again, a weirdo, not a huge parade person. Like to watch them. If I did, though, it'd be an S. Yeah. I feel like this was one that people just freaked out over. So I'm going to put it also, I guess, here. And then last up, 2 lounges. Wow. Ending on a heavy hitter. The Pirates Lounge at Magic Kingdom. And a Spaceship Earth themed lounge kind of at the back when you like overlook World Showcase.
I'm excited for the Pirates one. I'm not really caring for the other one.
I feel like that they're in like a low A for me. Like because I'm going to tell you why. The Pirates one seems incredible and it's going to be like Oga's, and when you go to Oga's it's awesome. The Spaceship Earth one I don't really see us going too often. Like I mean like we're not going to go to them often, but I think that like the Pirates Lounge is such a perfect.
It's a Pirates
Magic
Lounge.
Kingdom Pirates,
like alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is awesome, and it's going to be themed so well. I'm sure that it's going to be kind of like a story of like, like you know what I mean. I think it's going to be done well.
The Pirates one.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
So it's either like an A or a B for me, like a low A, high B. But I'm excited for it more so than some of the other things that are on here.
I guess I'll say B.
B. Let's see. T Squiggle. Kicking it off, honestly, S.
Honestly, S.
That is so good. We got some B's here. Pirates are her fave movies, though. So see, and also love Spaceship Earth. A for alcohol. Oh my gosh, they're all kind of coming up. A for alcohol. Rise says a B. B for booze. This is so funny. Solid B. But so thankful that they're bringing more alcohol.
Where are you bringing these words from?
Sorry, because I'm trying to
like anything.
I'm trying to think what it says because I'm trying to get through quick because you're rushing me over here.
Sorry,
I
just want to talk about the trip.
Pirates Lounge. Yes. Oh, sorry. Frickin' S. I love Pirates. I'm so excited. First in line. I would make it an S if they go above and beyond, like they do at Oga's. Bring the heavy immersion.
I think they will.
Yeah.
Pirates.
Random fights would be so silly though. At the Pirates Lounge. That is funny.
Maybe they'll have red there.
Maybe.
Going, the gentlemen want the rum.
They want the rum, don't you, boys? And everybody will go, yeah. So this is gonna go in B. It's a solid B. I'll kind of put it right in between here, I guess. Right there. So this is our tier list of the parks announcements. Again, sorry that it wasn't a bracket. I hope it was fun. But I feel like based on this, Disney did a good job.
Yeah.
There's nothing at the bottom, and there's more things in S than anywhere else. S and A. I think it was a great expo. I think it was awesome. I think they announced a lot of good stuff.
And we're still talking on this live.
We are.
The live's not over, just so you know.
But if you want to leave, we're not holding you here.
No.
But we still want to hang out if you all want to hang out with us a bit longer. So everybody do like a little stretch. Also, popped off this year. I also want to stick in something here while we are here. Should I kind of announce what our next live stream is going to be while people are here? All right. A great tier list. Thanks, Corey. Everyone did so well. We love it. Well done, Disney. Yeah. Everybody give Disney a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Our next live stream is going to be I don't know if it's, I guess in 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks.
I'm doing a drum roll.
Maybe next one. Well, because we have a trip, like a little, like over the border trip planned.
We're going on a trip, guys.
No.
2 weeks. Yeah.
I love this. Y'all could hold me hostage and I wouldn't complain though. So it's either next week or the week after, but it's going to be soon because we do twice a month usually, if not sometimes more. But it is going to be our 50th live stream episode, which is technically
or 50
not,
whatever.
but we had this whole plan. I made a whole bracket,
and then we got sick.
And couldn't do it, and we had to postpone it. And it was like all summer that we had to postpone it.
Yeah.
But it's a magical celebration of all 50 live streams, and there's some old pictures there through the eras a little bit, which we'll get to those on the actual day. But
there's no real old ones on there. That's just like the last
I'm saying that when we do the actual one, I have lots of old things to show. But basically what this bracket will be, this is like a little teaser preview, but it's going to be every winner of every bracket we've ever done put into a bracket, which sounds chaotic and sounds crazy, and it's going to be, but it's basically going to be of all of the winners, who fits the category the best that they won for, and who is the ultimate bracket winner of all 50. And then we'll keep on going for more 50 and do more brackets and more stuff. But we're just going to put everybody in. So it's going to be like Tiana won for who's going to be like the best like cast member. And I forget who won for Disney Man. If it was, let's say, like the Beast, I think it was. So it'd be them head to head, and like who fits that category better.
Yeah.
You know? So like I said, either next week or the week after, you can check out on Instagram, and in any videos, I always put it there, and you can see it on our channel. The little videos actually up there, sometimes like a bit like earlier.
Yep.
And you can see it on there. But that's what it's going to be. I wanted to say that now here, but it's going to be like the bracket of brackets. So much going on. All the winners all put into one thing, and it is pretty crazy. Like this whole live stream thing, which I wanted to say like at the beginning, but like I'll say it now, is that this was never like something that we thought that we would continue to do, because it was kind of like on my birthday we did it, and then we kind of randomly did it, and now it's been like this thing that we just love, and has been this like evolved into 50 episodes.
Well, yeah, because at the start, like we just did on your birthday, and then after we like had guests, because we used to do a lot of like live stream on other people's channels that we really enjoyed. So then we wanted to like do that to be able to connect with people. And then we started doing more like from that. We took like the games and then more. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Did you read the ultimate factor?
Oh yeah.
So is that the answer?
Well, we have to see like what we can actually do.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to do it in 3 weekends then.
Well, because they can't miss it.
No,
Brent and Corey
so
can't miss
rude.
it. There's no way. So
I can't believe that their wedding's already then. That's
insane. So this will be. Oh, see, look, don't
maybe
do
we
next
could do the last
please.
weekend of September.
Maybe at the end of September.
Because it's like there's another weekend in September. It's 29th.
Or we can also see, because again, we want everyone to be able to be there who can be there.
Yeah.
The majority, the bracket of all brackets.
But I think Brianna and Corey might be gone.
Yeah. So. We'll do a little chat.
We'll talk with you personally.
There's gonna be tension. There will be.
Yeah.
Like I think it'll be so fun. I'm excited. I love a good bracket, and I'm so sorry that we didn't have one today. But look, everybody's gonna be so busy. Saturday next week. Look, we can avoid her birthday and the Woodbine wedding. We will discuss, and we'll post on Instagram, and we will give you the day. We'll try to find a good day. And then Rye's heading out to dinner. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. All right, now we're gonna get into Disneyland chat, and you can leave any questions that you want answered here, but we're gonna kind of like free flow talk about our thoughts and things that we kind of notice. And like I said, we're gonna do a whole separate Q&A for people that couldn't be here and couldn't ask any questions. But if you do want to ask some about our time at Disneyland, feel free to, and you're more than welcome to, and we'll answer them. But I kind of just want to touch on at the beginning like how great the whole trip was, and just how this was like a long thing coming, like that we wanted to do this.
Yeah.
And I feel like it just did not, like, it exceeded every expectation that I had.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
It just was incredible. And I feel like kind of kicking it off is, what are your, like, if you had to rate Disneyland, like out of 10, where would you rate it?
Out of 10? But what am I rating like the other ones, the other parks?
I'm just saying, your time at Disneyland.
Disneyland or
just
Disney,
everything.
The whole trip.
As a whole. Disneyland
the whole
Resort.
Trip was 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
But that's just because I loved it.
And then look at, everybody wants a 24-hour live stream. Do the 50th one right after this one. That's so funny. And then this is kind of the question who I thought maybe people would ask this, and McKenna asked it, is Disney World or or Disneyland. And what I will say is we're going to break it down, because I feel like
you kept saying Disneyland, Disneyland, Disneyland,
because you love them for different reasons. I feel like that you love Disney World because it's Disney World and you go there and there's all these awesome things. And then I think when you do something for the first time, you can't help but
love it.
Have this like big adrenaline rush of it's incredible, it's amazing, which it is. And I'm not saying that I feel that way because it's all new. They're just both very different but the same, but I love them for like very different reasons.
Yeah.
And my new favorite park is going to be DCA, easy. And Hollywood Studios was my favorite, and it's my second favorite, but DCA is like far and above it. It is just the best.
Yeah.
What about you? Disneyland, Disney World?
No, I don't know.
Heidi wanted to get to this, but she doesn't know what to say.
I don't know what to say because it's hard, because I feel like this is the thing. I feel like it's kind of like what Brandon described, where once you go to Disney World so often and then you go experience Disneyland, like it's different and everything's new. So you're just like, whoa, like that's so cool. And then I whenever I leave Walt Disney World, I typically don't get like people are always talking about like the Disney blues and stuff.
I do.
I always feel like, yeah, you do. I know you spend a whole summer there and you still get the Disney blues. I always feel like I come home. What?
It's like, I'm ready for a trip now.
Yeah, I know.
And we just got back.
I always feel like when I come home, like I'm like, oh, I love the trip, but then like I'm excited to do whatever is going on at home or whatever.
That's fair.
But when I came back from Disneyland, I was like, dang, like that was so fun. And I think it's just because like like for Disneyland, you don't know when you're going to go back, if you're going to go back, like because it's like harder to get to. So I think like there was that thing, but I just think that they're both very different. Yep. They both have pros, they both have cons.
Yep.
And I love going to both. And if I would go to both again.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
even know what I was talking about.
I feel like there's a lot of like things, if you kind of like break it down, where I just think that there are things that I really like more at Disneyland, like in terms of some rides, but I think Disney World as a whole, because it's so big and there's so much, I feel like that it's like there's like a lot that I think that you can do more. And I want to say this
Disney
too.
World?
Yeah. People kind of told us going into Disneyland that you would need we were going to do 6 park days, and people said that it's way too, yes, but I'm saying that we said that we were going to do 6 park days, and a lot of people said it was going to be too much and we'd be bored, and
that's not true.
I couldn't imagine being done everything in 2, like if you did a park a day, for us it wouldn't be like an option. I know some people just like ride, but we literally took everything in, met characters, watched the parade every time we did all these things. So for me, I feel like if I was like going to recommend to someone to do a Disneyland trip, I would say like a 5-day,
4 or 5 days. We said
4 to 5
is like
with the park hopper, because I think that a park hopper there.
But again, I think it depends. But I also think that if you can go to Disney World, like even though Disney World is so much bigger, if you can go to Disney World 30 times in your life and you don't get bored, then like how can you not go to Disneyland for 4 days? Like to me, like if you enjoy going to Disney World and you can find things to do, then I think you can find things to do at Disneyland.
For sure.
But then on the other hand, like if you are someone who just wants to go like do every ride and that's all you on your list, then yeah, you could do it in whatever amount of days. But we really liked like taking our time, like chilling in Avengers Campus, like meeting characters, eating a lot of food, which we don't usually do. Was like that was a fun different thing. Just like almost just like walking around and like finding like exploring every little like nick and cranny.
We did. And I feel like that maybe because again, like it is hard to compare, like, and this is exactly what it is like it's impossible to compare because they feel different, which is true. I feel like
they do feel different.
They're both very special for different reasons. And I want to give Disneyland today all of its flowers talking about it and just all the good things about it. Because
all of its flowers.
It's awesome. Yeah.
That's so nice.
That's what you say.
I love
that's what all the kids say. Like give them their flowers. Like it's like you're giving like their props,
that's so cute. I love that. That's also such a nice comment.
Yeah. I'm way behind on all these, but
I know, but
okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Rye had to leave. So look at that. Found us from Disneyland Vlogs. That's so sweet and love our energy. We appreciate that. We love these vlogs a lot. They're very fun. And I feel like to see us do things for the first time and like experience things for the first time is just so cool. And I'm glad that we vlogged it and can watch it all back. You know?
So cool, but we're talking about ourselves.
No, I'm not I'm not saying that we're cool. We're not.
It's fun. We like watching back the videos and seeing like the memories and seeing us experience it.
So so hopefully you're all enjoying them.
Hopefully you like it too.
But Brianna said it's like when you ask your parent who the favorite child is, and they say I don't have a favorite because I love you both.
Yeah, that's actually
what Brianna
so
said
true.
to us on FaceTime, which is so true. And this I think is also one thing that I felt is I think that you kind of feel like you're
like cheating on Disney World, and like you can't be like, oh,
which is honestly what it kind of feels like a little bit, to be honest. Being there, you're like, I don't want to like it more, and I don't want to like certain rides more here because I want to stay true to Disney World. Yeah, and like it's just it's hard because you go in hoping that, but then I think that my best recommendation is just go in and embrace it. Just
embrace it for what it is. Like you don't have to like it more. You don't have to like it less. You don't have to comment about the comparison. It's hard to compare it, but what I will say is I think that for me, I think it's a bit harder because I feel like I almost have to go back to Disney World and like see how I feel going on like all the rides and stuff, because I feel like I go often than like the average person, but like sometimes like I still haven't like ridden certain rides in a long time. Like even when we rode Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, it was a long time because
I hadn't ridden it in like however long. So I feel like I need to go back and like see how I feel again and like actually compare the rides and actually remember. But I feel like for you, it's more accurate because like you spent a whole summer at Disney World twice in a row. So like you probably remember like, what you liked.
And I feel like, again, it was kind of going into like the lens of you like appreciate everything because it's new. Yeah. Whereas at Disney World, sometimes you take for granted all the awesome stuff because you go more often.
Well, and like think about it, like because even if you think about like, oh yeah, the lands at Pixar Pier, for example, are so amazing, but then like you forget that like but like Disney World lands are amazing too. Like
Toy Story Land's awesome.
Yeah, and like Pandora
is amazing. Yeah,
and like Galaxy did, but the Galaxy Edge also did it. But
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like you kind of are just like, oh, it's whatever. Because even when we were ranking our rides, we were talking about Mickey and Minnie's, and you were saying like how it was low on your list, and I'm like Mickey and Minnie's was like your top 5 rides. So how are you saying that it's like low on your list? So I think like you just it kind of messes you up a little bit.
It's fair
in your head.
So we got some questions. Another one here.
Okay.
Favorite food, drink, ride, and moment of the trip.
Jinx.
You want to go first?
My favorite food is the croissant. It is called, I forget what it's called. Strawberry stuffed croissant. That's what it's called. So good. When I tell you, I don't know why it's so good, but don't get it at the end of the night because I got it when we ate at Fantasmic. It must have been like a bit stale.
That's fair.
It is so fresh. The cream is so good and the strawberries are so good. What's your favorite?
Mine was the California roll sandwich that I had from San Francisco. So delicious, so good.
If you don't like sushi,
I'm a sushi person and I never really have it, and it was so good. I feel like that was probably like one of my favorite things, but I feel like I'm more of a snacky person. So like I love a coffee and like little things. So like the Pim's cold brew,
that's Lord. The drink.
Okay, sure. Favorite drink and
the
like
Pim's cold brew.
Yes,
so good. With the regular supposed to be foam.
Yeah, but in terms of also like food, love a churro. You're gonna hate like Senior Buzz churro, incredible.
Okay, no, you can't be saying that it's like incredible, the best.
I loved it so much.
It's the best food.
No, the California roll sandwich is my favorite food that I had.
I think he was pulling the churro card a little bit.
It was so good. I'm trying to think of other ones that were like big standouts. I feel like I also loved the like raspberry thing that you had, which was really good. But the California roll sandwich was incredible and very good. I just think that you noticed at Disneyland, like everything hit. Every food that we had,
even like awesome. The worst food was still
good. So that's that for me. Favorite ride, Incredicoaster for me.
My favorite ride is Mission Breakout.
Yeah, which will lead to like another question maybe, but Incredicoaster was awesome. I feel like it's what I wish Rock and Roller Coaster was. Like, not that it's Incredibles, but
more like fun.
Yeah, more fun. It wasn't jerky. It was more smooth like than I thought it would be. I loved it. And then favorite moment.
I haven't thought about this. Like our favorite moment.
Oh, I know mine. Easy. Mickey and Minnie at the end of the night at Toontown.
That was pretty
favorite moment, and the first time seeing Magic Happens. Those are my two. We literally sobbed.
Yeah, I know.
Those are my two. Because Mickey and Minnie at the end of the night in Toontown is like
So special.
Literally so quintessential Disney that they would do that Mickey would say goodnight to Minnie. She'd like open her door, close the door, go to bed, and Mickey would go to his house and you can say goodnight to them. That's just like,
I probably will say that I agree with that because and like there's nobody there.
No,
like there's
literally
like
there was 10 people there.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's just, I feel like that it's so hard like live on the spot to think of all the things.
I know, I'm trying to think.
Those are my two. Moments? Those like really stand out to
also
me.
I just really like it's not even like mine don't even aren't really like, I find having a hard time like picking like one moment. I feel like mine I kind of lump in like a time, and it's like Avengers Campus to me. I don't even really like Avengers that much, or like Marvel or whatever, but I love being in Avengers Campus, like just being there, like,
and like the
so
character
fun.
meets,
the
like,
characters were cool.
And you do
really,
characters because I like it.
I don't really like meeting characters that much. But you were
loving Avengers
I was loving because they're so cool. And like, cool. Yeah, I don't know.
There's also, I think it might be in the next vlog. The Wasp said to me a comment that just I thought about like every day. She was talking to me about like being tall, and then she said maybe she could give me like a Pym particle to make me normal. And then instantly looked at me and said, I am so sorry. And I was just laughing because it was so funny. It was just, again, like a lot of good moments. But I think for me, it's going to be, that one. The like the Toontown and the Magic Happens.
We kind of answered this, but.
Yeah. I would say 4 to 5.
I would say 5 is like the perfect. We felt like 5 would be the perfect days. And Haley and Tommy felt like that too.
Yes. And 5 is with like, you ride every ride multiple times. You meet characters. You soak in the vibes. You watch the parade. You watch the shows. You eat the food.
Yeah.
You walk around and see all the details. I feel like if that's your goal, is to literally get the full, take in every ounce that you possibly can Disneyland trip, like 5 days would be perfect.
5, yeah.
Like two at each park and 1 to kind of go between, or
we just
5 to park on, whatever you want. But I would say, 5. The pin trading, not as good as Disney World.
No.
And not as many places to trade pins.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they were more particular about trading pins.
Yeah, like they
sometimes
actually could say, no.
Yeah.
Don't trade with me.
Which was interesting. I feel like that was very different, but we did get lots of good pins, which will be like in a video that we're going to do of like pins that we traded for.
And we didn't bring that many traders, to be fair. But like I still went around and traded. Sometimes I retraded pins and stuff. And we got some good ones.
I feel like that it's kind of like you kind of see that like there's not as many cast members having them, I feel like. And there's
just not as many cast members.
As many cast members, exactly. So I feel like that it wasn't as good, but it was like very different. I think that we got lots of good pins though, for ones that we did trade.
Yeah.
A question for me. What's your favorite thing about the DCP, and would you recommend it to someone going into the social sciences field? I would recommend, first of all, anybody who loves Disney and has ever thought about working for Disney and just wants to kind of be in that world, like to do it, because I, for years, wanted to do it, never could do it. And the fact that I was able to do it, it like fulfilled something in me that I like feel like was like needed to happen.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
And I feel like there's certain, well, I have not done the program, so I'm just talking about like in general. I feel like there's certain things in your life that you do because you want it to get you to something else in your life.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And then there's certain things in your life that you do just for yourself to, like Brandon say, like kind of like fulfill a dream. And it can also help you in different ways. Like even if it doesn't help you get in a job, like a job directly, like in your field, like let's say you are never going to work in a job that is related. I think that you learn like soft skills that are then applicable. And like you push yourself to like go and do something and be away from family, maybe if like that's something that you've never experienced.
Well, and I think like anytime that you can have Disney on a resume, how many people have like Disney on a resume? Not a lot.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I just think that it's a cool thing. I think that it's a cool thing. And for me, like my favorite thing, I'll sum it up into 2 things. It's not even that you can go to the parks. It's not like all those things. It's you're going to make lifelong friendships, which I've made. And there's people who are in this chat who I met through this program.
Yep.
And you'll get to make magic, even if it's small things, for thousands of people that you get to be a part of their Disney story, which everybody comes to Disney for like a certain reason. And the fact that you get to put on a name tag and be a part of that story, whether you sold them something, you talk to them, I think that you get to be a part of like it could be someone's first time, could be they're here for their birthday, their anniversary, all these things. Like I had someone who this kid came up to give me cash, and it was the first time he ever used his own cash.
Aww.
And it was like he took it out, and it was like, this is like a core memory. And then he said to me, like, I just want to tell you that like I'll always know that you were the first person that I gave my cash to.
That's
and
so
it was like
cute.
the most kid thing.
Yeah,
but I was like, this is just so sweet. So for me, I feel like it's not even about all the like cool things that you get to work for Disney. It's the fact that you get to make magic for people and get to meet people that will change your life and you'll be with.
And I think that it's also that like you also
forever.
You also like going into it, like it's a lot of work. Like again, not me living as an outsider. It's a lot of work and stuff, but like if you have that mentality, then like it's worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So hopefully that answered your question. Again, I'm kind of behind on the chat here because we're up here answering questions, but we're getting through everything. Hopefully, sorry that we're rambling, but I feel like
we're just getting excited.
Yes. Yeah. Like in short, I would say do it if you want to do it.
Yeah.
And just make the most of it because it's incredible and the best thing ever. Did you find that the lands were cohesive and organized, or did everything seem smushed into the two gates or cluttered?
I don't think they were cluttered, but I will say that like some things that people maybe don't like is like the areas you can see some of the areas from other areas, which I don't know if people don't like that.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
I don't like it. I mean, I don't care about it, but like in Cars Land, for example, you could see like Spider-Man flying in the air.
Yeah.
Is that a problem for me? No, I don't care.
But some people,
it might be a problem. So like, I didn't find it like it felt organized still, but like they don't necessarily feel like cohesive.
Yeah. Disneyland Park feels more small.
Yeah.
I think that you really notice it in like Fantasyland when you walk in there. Everything is very smaller scale and it feels very kind of like a little mini Fantasyland.
Yeah.
But I loved it so much. Like I like it better than Disney Worlds for different reasons. But I think that it just for us, the thing of seeing Spider-Man fly in the sky near Cars Land, to me, I don't care because I'm not that person.
Yeah,
but some people could be that way. I thought that it flowed very well. I thought that it was very like in terms of like the walking around, like there was never times where it felt congested really, except for through the castle maybe.
Yeah, not
everything else was
Disney World.
No, everything else. Like I think that it was organized well. I like how they have the lands. I think that all the lands fit well, and I think that it just kind of flows the same as I would think that a Magic Kingdom does, but just kind of more like condensed feeling like a little bit.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know anything else to
add. And then T and H are here. Welcome. So sorry that we're so behind, but T Squiggle loves seeing Toontown. We love Toontown. Cool. It is the best. Cool place. Oh, Caitlin's here. Welcome. Says that we are so cool.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Thanks, buddy. Llama Flu says, did the Guardians Drop Tower have different songs? If so, which song did you get? It did. It has 6 songs also.
Yeah. How many times did we write it? 4?
Yeah.
3.
4. We got 4 different.
And we got 4 different songs, which is pretty good. Mm-hmm. My favorite song was the first one that we got, which was
Elvis Burning Love.
Yeah.
I liked the Jackson 5, I Want You Back. Yeah. Super good. And then we got
one of the songs that were from the Guitar Hero.
Yeah. Again, I don't know the exact other 2. One of them was like Give Up the Funk. Did we get that one?
Yeah.
Give Up the Funk. We got that one one time.
One too.
And I forget the other one, but it was like a female artist.
It's a
rock
Guitar
music
Hero song.
Yeah. Love it. Mission Breakout.
It's really fun.
I dare to say that I liked it slightly more than Tower.
I don't, because it's different, and I like Tower for like the Spook Fest and the.
It was fun, and the vibe is really so high.
Fun. Like the music.
I love the.
I can't even pay it. Can I tell you something? I can't even pay attention to like what is happening on the scene. I don't even know like what the characters are doing because I'm just like singing and like being like,
it was
so
good.
Fun.
Yeah, loved it. And I do love how there's like a different song. I feel like that it adds to it so much. I love how they do that. Like also how like
is
Our
it a
Guardians
different
does
picture?
It.
Like different pictures?
There's also there's also different little cutscenes. Yeah. Walt Disney World is big and grand, and you're immersed, but Disneyland is nostalgic and vibey. Yep. I think that's a good way to sum it up.
Yeah.
It's very grand and very different. We love Disney World, but having been to Disneyland once 2 years ago, we both felt we could feel Walt more at Disneyland. That's fair. Agree. Random ask, has anyone listened to the whole new sound Disney album released today? 10 out of 10. No, but they played some of it at D23.
Yeah, we'll have to listen to that.
Yeah. Pamela says, is another D23 in your future plans? Welcome, by the way. And I would say yes. Short answer.
Yeah, definitely. We have a plan. We have a set plan and then a potential plan.
I would love to go to the next one. Let's just put it that way. In 26, 2 years away. And again, I feel like the reason is because it's awesome D23, but also Disneyland is like then right there, and you can like lump it together. So if that's an option, and again, I don't want to say because we could not get tickets because the D23 ticket process is crazy and insane. I would love to go again. Had a great time. I thought we learned a lot going, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
you know.
Sorry, I didn't realize there's that many messages.
I'm so sorry. I'm like,
we're really behind.
We're way behind. One woman says, my mom who has Alzheimer's saw you smiling, Brent. I thought it was pretty.
Oh,
that is so sweet. What the heck?
What a sweet
That's just good. Bring a tear to my eye.
Yeah.
McKenna says, what was the lowest rated ride or the lowest ranked ride you went on there? What was like your least favorite?
I don't know. We didn't like actually finish our
little like.
I didn't like but it wasn't bad. I don't like the jellyfish.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't really know. I feel like everything was pretty good. Like I will say, some of them are kind of like bizarre. Like Mr. Toad's is like bizarre, but it's not terrible. I would say
I don't like Astro Blasters.
Oh no, the Buzz. You liked it more than the one at Disney World.
Yeah.
Than Space Ranger Spin. I feel like I think that's kind of hard to think like the worst one that we did. There was nothing that I would say. Maybe just like. Yeah, like the jumping jellyfish was just like you went up and down a couple times.
What's its name? That like roller coaster that I rode, but it wasn't terrible.
Oh, Goofy Sky School.
Yeah. Or no, the Chip and Dale one was the worst one because it's 2 seconds long. And it's for babies.
But it was cute for babies. We wrote it. Where are we at here? The churros are amazing. See, I took a page of their book. I had a churro every day for you guys.
I know. I won't say anything.
And I was happy. And it was always a Buzz one, except for twice.
They're good churros. I think I just don't like churros that much.
Oh, so Pim's Cold Brew or Shaky Jamaica? Shaky Jamaica.
Yeah, you have to pick Shaky Jamaica, but a Pim's Cold Brew is more like a dessert.
But see, but the Pim's Cold Brew is my Disneyland Shaky Jamaica.
Yeah,
because they don't have it. So for me, that's like my thing.
But also, like a true Shaky Jamaica like comparison would be that other one from Red Rose.
The Red Rose one, yeah. But no, Shaky Jamaica is my all-time favorite.
I haven't had
Disney drink. Any other Shaky Jamaica lovers? I know Corey and Brianna are, and if Caitlin and Austin are here, they love it too.
Yeah.
Disneyland churros. When I plan a Disneyland trip, it will basically be a food tour. Yes.
Yeah, that's like what I felt so proud of myself because I like never do food, and I was the one with the list. No, but I was the one with the list. I was telling everyone where to go.
Foodies. Rye is still here. Was gonna leave, but waiting for my ride. Love that. Thanks for hanging out with us still. Pop punk is my favorite genre. My favorite genre of music. So that album is a dream come true. There we go.
Talking about the album.
Yep. And look, yes.
That just makes sense.
Literally, like if I had to rank lands, Toontown would be easy top 3 and would be competing for number 1. It is amazing.
It's very good.
And I know that I went to it at Disney World like as a kid, but even just like the details, like you open up like Minnie's fridge and it's just like cheese.
Food in there, yeah.
And it's like so good. Cheese. Like there's just little details. It is just so good. Fun. Did we see Deadpool and Wolverine? Yes, we did. We saw story time with Deadpool.
Yeah, we did. Does McKenna mean that?
Or the movie, both.
The movie.
I saw the movie. She knows that I saw the movie. You twice. Did too. I know, but I'm saying we saw them at Avengers Campus. They were like just outside, and they read us Cinderpool was the story.
Yes, they did,
which was funny.
Lovely.
Magic of Michigan is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And then all these ones. I got to listen to this. Look, Llama Floof and Corey bonding over the punk rock album. Look, see, well. Yes, Big Dip advocate and big DCP advocate. Yes, seriously, life-changing, incredible. And see, look, Elvis, Bernie Love. Oh, look, are we becoming besties? I feel like that we've said everything the same. And I'm so sorry, Anna and Elaine. I love you guys.
I'm sorry, but not sorry, because Ace of Pandora was the worst thing ever that they've ever done.
But we also say this is the worst, so we all have our opinions.
But Pandora is a village.
This is their first. I've accepted that they like it.
I know. I mean, I've accepted that they like it, but I'm still hurt.
And then Team Tower. That's fair.
Yeah, me too, guys. Me too.
I like this 5-year plan, baby.
Yes,
and they're going with us. I love how we're like delayed, but I just, again, who would want to see that trip with all these folks here? This and this and us. Oh my gosh, we have the
don't advertise it.
Well,
some people maybe don't want to be advertised.
I didn't advertise it. 5-year plan, and yes, they're going with us. That advertises itself. What do you mean? I'm sorry if I outed anyone.
It depends. Okay. We don't know what's happening.
I know. How did the fireworks compare to Happily Ever After? Not as good. I feel like that
we also saw the Pixar one though, to be fair.
Yeah, which was good. I feel like though the castle's smaller and there's like trees
you can't
in
even
front.
See it, to be fair.
And then people put their kids on their shoulders and it was hard for us to see, which is fair.
Your child on your big shoulders?
No,
never.
I'm too big.
And our child will be tall, so it won't matter.
It just
hopefully, or else they'll be really confused.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't see the projections as good.
Yeah, no,
because the castle's smaller and there's like a bunch of trees, like I said. Mickey's Fun Wheel wasn't your least fave?
No.
Which surprisingly,
it wasn't as scary as I thought, even though my reaction was me screaming and I was very frightened. I thought it was going to be like that feeling the whole time, but it really only happened when you like go.
Yeah. I liked it.
Brandon I could be on there all day. He was laughing.
Heidi trying the turkey sandwich, my favorite moment.
Yeah, that was crazy that Brandon thought I was going to like that.
Yeah.
Like, do you even know me?
Because I thought at Disney World that it was actually like, which it is turkey.
Magical Castle.
No, because
they know, don't they?
Yes,
like
but now that it makes sense to me is that it's not. It is what we had, and I love it.
Magical Castle, is it the
maybe they don't like you anymore, Heidi. They still love you, but I feel like maybe you're knocking down on the are you dropping down the scale?
Probably.
The 6 of us would get a Hulu series. That is so funny. Yeah, and this one, my fridge is also just cheese.
The current thing of like the mom talk.
Oh my gosh, moved to Florida earlier this week and had a Dak Shaky Jamaica. So excited to have that whenever you want. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you.
That's so nice.
Are you do you work for Disney? Are you just down there? I'm invading. Because I just think that it's fun moving to Florida. That's so cool. Need a mega vlog.
That would be wild.
And then Brianna says, I knew she wasn't gonna like it. Maybe I should have an extra room and make good tacos.
Yeah.
Very funny. And the holiday sandwich is amazing. Okay. The next thing that I want to kind of get into is talking about like our.
I can't go into the season with this Pandora friendship.
Just
kidding.
Is like I guess kind of ranking maybe like the lands that you liked the best.
Sorry, I blacked out.
Top 3 lands that you liked. We'll do top 3 lands, top 3 rides, and then kind of like maybe there's more questions. So for me, what I'll say also like about like Disneyland is I feel like all of the lands are so well done. The ones like that I love. And for me, I feel like people, which like my number 1 lands, Avengers Campus is my number 1. And I know that people think that it's kind of half like baked and there's not lots there, but we were there for so long.
We love
and I do love meeting characters, but I also just love like a vibe and hearing like the music and seeing characters walk by and that whole like immersion element, like genuinely, like when we met Captain America, like it was Captain America. Like it is so crazy to see how that is. And it truly feels like that you are on some campus where there's heroes walking around and you are like a part of this story. And I feel like that was just like so cool to see because I think for me, this is my Galaxy's Edge moment. If that makes sense. Galaxy's Edge for Star Wars people is their big thing. Mm-hmm. This is mine. Like I'm a true big Marvel person and it was incredible for me. So that's my number 1. Do you have a number 1?
I think my number 1 is Cars.
Yeah. Incredible.
I don't have a big story to talk about. I just really like it.
It's fair.
I really like, I'll just say this. I really like how in Radiator Springs Racers, it's like, feels like you're literally like
which is
out there in the rock.
It's on a level of like a Pandora level to me.
Well,
the rock work in Cars Land.
It's very cool. I don't know if it's the same level.
When you come around the corner on the one ride and I think
it looks
realistic. Legit. You are in Radiator Springs and just everything down to like the cafe, like flows and like the vibe and the stores and like Lightning and Mater drive around. Like It is perfect. Like, yeah. So if I had to rank my lands right now, Avengers Campus, Toontown, Cars Land, and then Pixar Pier and Fantasyland are like very close.
I don't know what my order would be. I think maybe on like the spot here, I would say Cars, Avengers Campus, and then Toontown. But also like Pixar Pier, I don't necessarily like. So a lot of the lands I like from like looking out and just like seeing it. Like Pixar Pier is so cool. Even like just like a lot of things, to be honest. Like even like
San
I like
Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco. I really also like the Grizzly Peak,
Grizzly
even
Peak,
though there's not really a lot to it when you think about it. Like there's just like the one ride, there's Soarin', but but I just like the way that like it is looking.
Yeah, I feel like that they like in Disney always does a good job, but I just feel like because it's like things that we kind of like a lot. Like I feel like that like Avengers Campus, love Mickey and Minnie's like whole vibe of like their houses and all that stuff is such a cool Disney thing. So I feel like for me those were just the top two easy, and then Cars, like I had watched it like on the plane going down, haven't watched it like in a long time, but the vibe is just insanely high.
Yeah,
there.
It's very fun.
And then in terms of our rides, I would say for me, Incredicoaster is my favorite, followed by Mission Breakout, and then
mine?
Probably. Did I say it? Like Indiana Jones? No.
Yeah, you said
Indiana Jones, but also Haunted Mansion Holiday. Yeah. I think Haunted Mansion Holiday is way better than regular Haunted Mansion, and I'm not an NBC fan at all.
Oh, here we go.
But Incredicoaster to me was incredible. I love the movie. I love the music. I love the like thrill. I love the characters in like the tunnels and like the story. Love it so much.
Mine
What's your list?
Was Mission Breakout, Radiator Springs, and Incredicoasters.
Yeah, makes sense. DCA, baby. I love DCA.
And after that, I wrote Pirates.
Which was all, a lot of things also were longer and like also different, like the same but different. Like Pirates is one, Small World, Big Thunder. A lot of things had different like spins and twists, which I love, and I appreciate that it was different. Where am I at here? Oh yeah, this one here you already pulled up.
Yeah.
Oh, you better fix it so we can talk about all things Dance with the Stars. There we go. Clinical till December and volunteered to move to Florida. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
I love it.
I want to volunteer to move to Florida.
It's the same. Can we
join you?
And then we thought we'd come back with more pins. I know. I feel like we got more pins than I thought at Disneyland, and maybe not as many as I thought at D23, but then there wasn't really any that we like spoke to us as much.
And to be honest, we didn't really want to spend a bunch of money on like the Disneyland pins were inexpensive for us.
Yes, because we got I got cast discount. D23, there was ones that were beautiful, but nothing that we really like. I bought that one Tiana one, and then we had like a couple other ones, but I feel like
a really hard time spending like more than a certain amount of money on like one pin. Like,
and I think that going into it, we knew we'd buy more things at Disneyland than D23.
Yeah,
which is
Yes.
See, this is the thing. Look, you got to watch the fireworks.
We need to know
Main
all these
Street.
Things. That's what we got to go
should have
back.
known. See, look, the director designed the show from Disneyland. Magic Michigan also loved the Space Mountain, which was closed. We were there, which is so sad. And then if you could bring 3 rides from different lands to Disney World, what would they be? To clarify, you cannot bring 2 rides from one land.
Oh, that's smart.
And then stick them somewhere in Disney World.
Where would they fit? Well, I would put I would put Incredicoaster and put it where Rock and Roller Coaster is,
but it would have to be the same at like it can't be like I wouldn't want it to be the same track as Rock and Roller Coaster. I want it to be fully Incredicoaster.
No, Incredicoaster. It can go around everywhere. I don't care.
Agree. Make that the whole Pixar area.
Make it the Pixar area?
Yeah.
I would say
Radiator Springs Racers I would bring.
And put it in the middle
of Frontierland.
No.
Which hopefully they will. And I would bring the Haunted Mansion overlay at least for a bit, like for Christmas time. Do it at Disney World.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I get that it's because it's like more busy and stuff, and it's like I don't really know like the actual like logistics of if like because Disneyland's more of a local park, they can do stuff like that. But I thought it was so like so much better. I really like, and I know that people love Haunted Mansion, but it was.
I'm trying to think of my other ones.
So good.
Let me look.
And also Snow White's Enchanted Wish.
Oh yeah, I would like that.
I love a dark ride.
Oh, but this one, well, I would say I really like Roger Rabbit because I like how you spin it.
Yeah.
So I'd bring that.
There was a lot of really good rides, and I feel like there was enough that was different and the same. Oh, perfect. Incredicoaster, see a rock and roller coaster.
Roger Rabbit, I don't know what you would replace.
You could put that in Magic, like Kingdom somewhere, Storybook Circus or something, stick it over there. Snow White, like I would put in Fantasyland, and I would, which I don't know where that I would put it, but I love it.
You just stick it in beside.
I would put it in Princess Fairy Tale Hall and have the princesses meet somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like Belle's area.
I think that I was very pleased with the rides that were the same felt different, and there was enough, like there was a lot of new rides to us.
Yep. And the ones that were the same, all like, I'm not gonna say better, but like they all had more stuff to it. Like none of them took stuff away. They were all added. They added stuff, which I appreciate. So what I wanted to say to end this off, because we're gonna be at 2 hours here, and we could be on here all day. I would love to. We can't wait to have all of the other vlogs come out, and I'm just going to pull this up now because this is like our recap. This is all of our plugs of all the stuff that we have had going on lately that we haven't got to share with you, but we have all of these vlogs up right now. This is our Disneyland little series, so travel day and then 3 park days. So I have all those lumped in there together. Want to show theirs. The worst part of the end. So yeah, this is all of our Disneyland vlogs. We have 3 more vlogs that are going to come out this coming week, which is so fun. So get those all out to all of you. We also have all the D23 stuff posted and our Disneyland and D23 haul. So all that was obviously like a little while ago, but just in case anybody hasn't seen it or didn't know, there it all is, or you want to rewatch, because I know that we do. It's so fun. So hopefully you've loved all these vlogs. And then I also had this one, which kind of came out like towards, I guess, like right once we got home. And this was my last week on the Disney College program. Look at this. Look at McKenna.
Could bring a tear to my eye. McKenna, there you are. But this is just, again, like such a highlight. I love these vlogs. And these vlogs were made by the people in the vlogs. Like they made the vlogs what they were. And I'm so glad that I have all these vlogs now to watch back because they're so fun. And then the last little plug is this morning. Today we posted our Disneyland and D23 pin haul because the haul was going to be so long, over an hour, so we split it into 2. I'm sorry that I didn't notify anyone when I wrote it in.
When you didn't write it in.
Yes, sorry, when I didn't write it in. But that's all the stuff happening, and then lots of more live streams to come, starting with that 50th live stream, which the date to be announced within the next few weeks, though. And we will post it here, post it on Instagram. If you're following us there, you'll know because I'll leave it there, and there'll be like a little box with like the date and stuff. But we just are so glad to be back. We loved our trip. We hope that you've all loved watching our trip and seeing all the stuff that we did, because I know that we just loved it so much. And to see all of it again when I like edit and go through is so special and so cool. But we'll kind of get to these last things, and then we'll end off here. McKenna's falling asleep, having fun, but falling asleep. There we go. Perfect timing.
Isn't it like late where she is? Yeah. It's like 12.
Is it later or is it earlier?
No, it's later.
Yeah.
Because the one day when she was working, she said it was late.
Okay. Llama Floof says, you guys ending the stream is like leaving for home on the last day of a Disney trip. That's a high honor, Llama Floof, because that's a sad day. How did you like the Dallas layover on the way back? That's where me and my husband live. Heidi loved the Dallas airport.
I could
It's a good airport.
In the Dallas airport. First of all, 7-Eleven. I love a slushie. Second of all, they had the Dallas Cowboys store. So I went and got a little
lanyard,
which I forgot to show in the hall. I was so sad that I forgot to show it. Third of all, we got to literally eat Shake Shack. It's at an airport.
There's lots to do in the airport.
Yeah.
And I was a bit worried about like the little like train monorails that took you everywhere, but it was fine. And I feel like it was a really good experience. I would lay over there again if it was an option. It was fun.
Go there. I've lived there.
The last vlog made Stacy cry. Oh, sorry. There it is. Yes, me too. I cried. Brianna says, I watch our friend vlog like all the time. Yes, me too. The one of us doing all the things. I love that.
I love watching.
You're so welcome. We love you guys so much. Look, see, heart's so full, sad to go. See, McKenna's earlier. The kindergartens have tired her out. Look, totally overrated.
Corey, it's for the cheerleaders. It's not for the Cowboys. It's for the cheerleaders.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good for clarifying. And Shake Shack. Oh, look, see, Corey's out here fighting anybody.
Yeah, see the DCC stand.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I like to see.
But anyway, we love you all. Again, thank you so much for 5,000 subscribers. We appreciate you all so much. And we're just going to keep on, just like having a great time with all you.
Keeping on.
We just appreciate you all. We love hanging out with you. Stay tuned for the next live video Monday. And if you have any questions about our trip that you want answered in the Q&A video, let us know and we'll do that as well. But we love you all. We'll do a heart for you. And what are you going to say? You always say it.
And I'll say, and remember. What?
Because I said, what are you going to say? And you said, and I'll say.
And remember.
We should change it up now. Like every time you say that.
What?
And I'll say.
And I'll say. And remember, it's always sunny. We have to practice that.
We've got to practice.
Yeah.
There you go. Here, we'll just do that. Brianna pulled up. And remember, it's always sunny.